this lesson, we're going to take a look at polygons. Now, a polygon is a closed figure formed by segments, and these segments are called sides. And these sides intersect with each other at endpoints. So, polygons that you may be familiar with would be like a square or a triangle. Now, things that are not polygons would be a circle because there's no sides. Also, if we had just some sides, but they didn't connect with each other, that would not be a polygon as well. Polygons can be convex, or concave. So convex would be where one side points out away from the center, and then concave would be where the sides come into the center. I like to think of it like that. Let's take a look at some of the names of polygons. Now, polygons are named according to the number of their sides. And so a few of these you probably are familiar with. So a three-sided polygon is called a triangle. A four-sided polygon is called a quadrilateral. Now, we have some more specific names, for instance, like a square or a rectangle, a parallelogram, a rhombus, a kite. Those kinds of things are all quadrilaterals, but all four-sided polygons are called quadrilaterals. A five-sided polygon is called a pentagon. A six-sided polygon is called a hexagon. A seven-sided polygon is called a heptagon. An eight-sided is called an octagon. A nine-sided figure is called a nonagon. A 10-sided figure called a decagon. An 11-sided figure called a hendecagon. And a 12-sided figure called a dodecagon. So like I said, some of these you probably are familiar with. Others of those may be brand new to you. Now, regardless of the number of sides in a polygon, we can find the sum of the interior angles using this formula. N minus 2, where n's the number of sides, and then multiply by 180. So if in example 1 here, we want to find the sum of interior angles for a decagon, remember that's 10-sided, then n would be 10 here. We would replace the n with a 10 in our formula. And so 10 minus 2 is 8. 8 times 180 would give us 1,440. That's if we added up all the angles in the decagon. Let's look at example 2 for one more example. Find the sum of the interior angles of a 20gon. So that's obviously with 20 sides. We'll let n be 20. So 20 minus 2 first, then we multiply by 180. So 20 minus 2 is 18. 18 times 180 would give us 3,240 degrees. Again, if we added up all the angles in that 20gon. Let's take a look at a word problem for perimeter. We are told that fencing cost $5.25 per foot. Find the cost to enclose the field with fencing. So you'll notice that our field is 28 yards by 42 yards, but our fencing is sold per foot. So I think one of the easiest things to do is let's convert these yards to feet first. So 28 yards, if we multiply by 3, will give us 84 feet. And then 42 yards, if we multiply that by 3, will give us 126 feet. Now remember, perimeter is the distance around that field. So we're going to do the perimeter. We'll add the 84 plus 126. Plus, don't forget we have another 84 to fence over here and 126 over here. So if we add those together, we'll get, let's see, 84 and 126 will give me 210. And then 84 and 126 is 210 again. So we get 420 feet that we need to fence. Now, 420 feet, and we know that the cost is $5.25 per foot. I think I'm going to whip out my calculator for this one. 420 times $5.25, and that gives me $2,205 to fence this. One of the biggest loopholes in this is you have to watch your units. And so making sure that your units are corresponding to the pricing, because we're being sold per foot there. Let's take a look at one more example for area here. The Parkers are putting in new carpet this time in their family room, and the room is 21 feet by 27 feet. If the carpet costs $11.25 per square yard, how much will the Parkers pay for the carpet? So I'm going to draw a little quick picture, kind of like we had for the last problem. This time we're told we have 21 feet. And remember, our carpet is being sold per yard. So we're going to have to divide by 3 feet in this one in order to see that that's 7 yards. We'll do the same thing with the 27 feet here. I'm going to divide by the 3 feet, and that's going to give me 9 yards. And now we can find the area. So the area for a rectangle, length times width. So our length here is 9 yards. And our width is 7 yards. So my area is 63 square yards. And now let's deal with the price. So we were told the price was $11.25 per square yard. So we'll multiply that by 63. Again, I'm going back to my calculator. So $11.25 times 63 gives you $708.75, or answer choice A there. So again, watching those units, I think, are key to helping you navigate problems like this. All right. Thanks so much for your time. Let me know if you have questions down below. Bye for now.